All right, so it is the aftermath for Survivor Series.
It is. And if I was thinking, I would have actually done an aftermath screen instead of the prediction screen. So if that's something you want to do, then go ahead. But I
I'll
did
fix
not.
it. I'll fix it post.
Okay.
So do you want to talk about you would talk about it, or do you want to go into the punishment thing?
We can talk about it. Oh, oops. Sorry, I flashed an image on screen. My bad.
Was the theory?
No, it was not.
My
It was
cat wants to get in.
it
Your
was the
bed.
Halloween Havoc poster that I made.
Oh,
I
so
forgot
you
it was
flashed
still in
Ethan on
here.
screen.
I did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
We're not doing Halloween Havoc, Joy.
I know. I know. It's still in my recorder because while he's off dealing with his cat, I put everything in OBS for when
I'm
we're
still
actually
here.
recording it. Well, I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just giving them updates while you're temporarily stepped aside. Um, so I put everything into the recorder ahead of time, and so I just switch out the backgrounds, the posters, whatever, as I need. And
Yeah.
yeah, the last one I did was Halloween Havoc, so the Ethan poster is still there, and I forget about it every time. So
Which good news is for Joy is that she don't have to do it this time because Ethan already did the deadline poster.
he helped me out so much. That was so nice of him. Good looking out. I appreciate you.
You should tag him and be like, "Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the
Dude,
day off."
I actually was going to repost it when he posted the original saying, "Oh, so you mean I don't have to actually add him in this time?" Awesome. But no, I didn't. I
He
didn't.
helped you out. He helped you out.
He really did. But now
He
watch him
did you a
not actually
solid.
be on the card. So I would have to replace him because I have a thing about like not using people who aren't on the card in the poster. So, but no, he should be. He's a champion, so he
He's
should be there.
he's a champion. He's about every card. Should be.
Every card, every poster, every event, and every show. He should be everywhere. But it's fine. Anyway, we're not here to
And
talk
then
about
you
Ethan
and
or
then you
NXT.
complain when he's on every show defending.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want him to be on every show defending. I just want him to be present for me.
But he can be that dominant champion you want.
You know that's true, and he has been. So I don't like hate it. I just anxiety in my head and in the fetal position in the corner, just waiting for him to eventually lose with every single title defense that he does. It's like you keep pushing your luck. Once a month is fine. Oh my god.
I mean, he's not going to lose like a fucking Tavion Hides or a Trey Miguel or anything like that. If he's going to lose, it's going to be like somebody like up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I expect him to do something stupid, maybe a champion versus champion or something and lose it to Ricky. It'd be stupid.
You know what? How about I put this on the line? Then I'll show you what's up. And then it loses.
That would make me so sad. Because that's not him. Like he's not that dumb. He's not a irrational, spontaneous type of guy. He's a thinking man's wrestler, so anyway, getting off topic here. We're not here to talk about
We're
Ethan
not.
or
We're not here to. We're not here for Ethan. We're here for
no. I mean, I'm
WarGames.
always here for Ethan, but I digress.
Or as Regal says it, WarGames.
We are.
So, about that show. So, it was nothing really special. I don't think. I don't remember.
No. If I recall, I think I got graded a C.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
By who? By who? Daddy Dave.
I don't remember if it was from one or it's from ESPN itself. It might have been from ESPN themselves because now that they're linked up. They do their own ratings and stuff. But the show was
It was mid.
predictable. Yeah, it was mid. It was okay. Like the action was fine. I was talking to Steve recently. I think it was last night before I went to bed. I was talking to Steve about it, and he was talking about the comparison between WarGames and Blood and Guts, and how WarGames was going to be so much more tame in
Yeah.
comparison. I'm like, oh, it was. It was. I was seeing like some highlights of it, and like it was okay. It's not something that I personally would have wanted to go and watch. It didn't have anything for me.
I mean, the men's war games was kind of fun. Seeing Team Punk get dominated throughout the entire match.
Although
They
I
got
will
fucking
say,
dominated.
yeah, and I feel bad for you actually. So do you want to go match by match, or just kind of just overall just discuss it, because we just kind of did what we did, but it was mid.
Right. We can go match by match.
Okay, well then I will go ahead and save my feeling bad for you for the end. So the first matchup that we had was the women's war games,
Yep.
which I thought was really cute. There was a couple of things in there that was adorable. AJ Lee could not reach Io Sky on the top of the cage. She was like jumping like
I
uppies.
saw, I
I
saw
want
that.
uppies with the trash can, and so Rhea Ripley lifted her up to hand it off, and then she did the Io Sky emote. That was really cute.
Yeah,
Um,
that was that was really funny. Edge
up,
was too short to Edge was too
yeah,
short to give Io the trash can.
yeah. That was honestly the swanton in the trash can was amazing. The Black Widow to finish it off was great. Lash giving Rhea a big boot and kind of dominating a little bit, showing that she was officially here, was great.
And then Lash
But
coming out to no crowd reaction whatsoever.
yeah, yeah, they really need to
It's
do
weird
something
how
about her
it
presentation.
it's weird how it's weird why they get rid of the shark cages.
There's a
I don't
rumor
like
about
that.
that. They
What's that?
they got rid of the shark cages because Brock Lesnar refused to stand in them for 30 minutes, and that the company is doing everything they can to prevent him from being behind bars in any way, shape, or form.
Really?
That was the funny. That's what people were talking about. Oh, they'll really do anything to avoid putting him in a cage, huh?
But yeah, it was just why get rid of the shark cages? That you should bring your
I don't
team to the
know.
war.
Exactly. It made so much more sense having the shark cages nearby.
Yeah,
Like, it was a much more fun way of doing it, and it was a traditional way of doing it. So this is even more proof that they're kind of dissenting a little bit from tradition and what actual wrestling is supposed to be. And it's just one more little step in that direction, in my opinion. So
I think it's ESPN. Really,
I don't know, because like ESPN knows what they bought. Like they know that they bought World Wrestling Entertainment. War Games has been the same since the freaking 70s and 80s. Like it's always been the same format. Why are you all of a sudden going to change the one premise of captain choosing who goes out, and now everybody just gets an entrance? That doesn't make sense. It was very frustrating for me. But the women's War Games was good. Um
yeah.
Not
I mean, it was
great.
passable.
Yeah, it was passable. It was good. It was predictable. AJ Lee got the win despite doing pretty much nothing except for needing uppies and one crossbody and then a Black Widow. Like that was pretty much it. So
It was kind of funny how I don't know who it was. Was it like Naya who kept the door closed? It was
I know.
somebody who like kept the door closed.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Becky
Becky
Lynch
was.
was
It was
preventing AJ Lee
Becky.
from getting in, so she climbed over the
Yeah,
cage as her entrance, which was cool. That was nice.
and then Becky about booked it.
Yeah, she is such a runner that it kind of is sad to see. Like she's
And
running from AJ Lee at every turn.
they made her look like shit.
Yeah, she was the weakest link on that team, and she should not have been. Like, you would think that the rookie coming in would be the weakest link. The weakest link was Becky Lynch, and someone
Yeah,
of her stature should not be the weakest link of a team.
a veteran, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then our
But
second match was
John versus Dominic.
right. Now that is when shenanigans happened, and
Yes.
I knew that it would, but I
Yes.
refused to go with it. I could have swept the event if I was smart and actually cared, but I don't.
Shush, go spoil the ending. Shush.
Okay.
So anyway, basically it was what you expected. Judgment Day interfered.
Yeah.
John had to fight 5-on-1. Same
Mhm.
thing.
I
And
will
then
say though,
Dominic did a hell of a shitty. He was
I've
such
seen
a
that.
shit. He was such a shit. He was such a shit ass, and I fucking love it.
I hated that was so low.
But it was so smart too at the same time. If
It
Ethan did
was.
that, you would have fucking loved it.
Are we talking about the same thing where he
Yeah.
faked the injury that Penta had that literally took him out? No, I don't think
So
even if Ethan would have done that, I don't think I would have been. It would have been just too
so
much, man.
what happened was Dominic went for like a hurricanrana,
Hmm.
and John kind of like threw him down, and he supposedly injured his shoulder.
Yep. Which, for those of you following along at home, is the injury that took Penta out of the Last Time Is Now tournament. So, literally the same spot, legitimate injury. And Dom's like, oh, I'm going to do that, but just pretend. Like, dude, that is so low. Poor Penta, man.
And then while John was and then while referee was dealing with Dominic, Raquel came in, hit John Cena with the Dahana bomb, and then pop rocks from Roxanne.
Yeah.
And then Dom came back in and 619'd him. And then
Lovely.
Liv came out, and she punched Dom in the face, and I personally thought it was a turn.
That's what I was hoping for. When I first seen it, I was like, oh my god. Finally.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But then
then
she like gave him that. Then she like gave John like a Liv Morgan hug, or like a fucking AJ Lee hug, with like crossed legs and everything.
Yeah, that was cute. I liked that.
And then she low blowed Cena and threw him in position for the 619.
Yep. And then celebrated with Dom. So.
Yep, because he won. John lost, which I should have known.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did know it. I just refused to go against John Cena because it's coming towards the end of his career, and they should have let him, go out on top. But
like I said, he should defend that title against the Last Time Now winner instead of losing to Dom.
He should have.
Because what was
I understand.
Because what was the point of that title run then?
Well, I mean, it did do some things. It put Dom over again, and it also showcased the women and put them over by looking strong as well, because Liv came back and he used his match to facilitate her return, which, stand up guy. And then Raquel looked strong. Roxanne looked helpful, I guess. And then he put Dom over. So, his little 20-day reign was at least something, like something came out of it. But I just wish that he would have retired as champion.
Or at least like lost it like Saturday's main event.
I mean, maybe, but the problem with that is, like, if you're going to put your title up against Gunther, more than likely, then why would it be the IC title when Gunther wants the world title back, So, I mean, you have, like, a stature kind of issue with that. So, I don't know. I just think retiring as champion would have been nicer, and then you put it in a tournament for everybody, especially now that we potentially, maybe, possibly might have somebody coming back. Maybe it'd be a good idea, but, no.
More on that later.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
And then we went to the third match, which was Stephanie McCare defending against Nikki Bella.
Yep.
And it was kind of mid, don't you?
Yeah, I know nothing about this match except
There
for the
was
fact
there was
that
nothing of note in this match, which is kind of
yeah,
sad.
I know literally two things.
What's
Stephanie
that?
Vaquer won with the corkscrew
Yeah,
splash,
corkscrew moonsault
which is beautiful,
splash.
beautiful
Yeah.
move. And she did the devil's kiss on the announce table, and Booker T is sad because he was not there.
Imagine if he was there. Booker T would have fucking heart attack.
He would, yeah. If if she did that on his table, right in front of him, I
He
that
would
might be
be
like
extra
the
annoying.
yeah, well, that might be the only time that I would forgive the quagmire coming out of him, because that would at least make sense.
Oh my goodness. But
That would
yeah,
be insane.
if Booker was there, he would have had a heart attack, and he would not be shutting up. You would not be able to shut him up. But yeah, it was just mid. Nothing really of note.
Yeah, I mean, most Vicaire matches I would enjoy and think that they're fine because I love her in the ring.
I mean, she
But
constantly puts on good matches.
yeah, yeah, it's banger after banger. It's just it's some people were saying that it's predictable at this point, which yeah, but
I
most
mean,
of
it
them
would have been
are.
a lot better if they brought Bree back. But
It would, it would, but I think because of who she's married to, I don't see that happening. So
is she still married to Danielson?
yep, I think
Like
they have two
Rhea's
kids
married to
now.
Buddy Matthews, and
There's a difference. There is a huge difference between Buddy Matthews and Brian Danielson. Brian Danielson has been
which
very
I don't
vocal.
I don't. Oh yes.
Yeah, he's been very vocal about what the WWE is and what they've done. So
Yeah, I still has a CM Punk. He fucking came back. So
that's Punk. He needed a job. He needed the money because he burned bridges everywhere else he's been. So he came crawling back. That's why he's there. He's a
did
punk.
you see that?
So
Did you see? Did you see Buddy Matthews posting on Twitter, or Instagram, something like that, where
I did.
he was like I don't know what he said verbatim, but he was talking about the vision.
Yeah, it was
I don't know
something
what he
like
said
that.
exactly.
Imagine the vision.
Yeah,
And,
that that
and
that.
honestly, with now this could just be me being hopeful, but the photo that he posted alongside it, it didn't look not accurate to the thing. So
Is Buddy kicked up too?
I wouldn't know on that one. I was thinking more along the lines of his shoulder and his arm because his arms are definitely large and they filled out the shirt very well. Whoever was in the cage, but yeah, I wouldn't be mad. But as far as I know, he's still employed. I don't know if he's been let go or not. I don't
Yeah.
follow Buddy Matthews much. But if he did come in and do that, then it would save me a lot of
Grief.
trigger grief. Yeah, grief. Because last matchup, I'll just go ahead and let you take what happened.
just gonna let that go, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that go, and I will defer to you, and then we can talk about it after.
And then came the men's WarGames.
Yeah.
Which, as I've alluded to this earlier, Team Punk got dominated.
They did. Yeah, from what I was seeing a little bit of, they did.
During that match, I was like, God damn, they're going to get fucking swept.
Now, there is one point of contention here that made me feel bad for you.
What's
You
that?
know the rules of WarGames, right? And even Wade Barrett talked about it before the matches all started. If any participant leaves the cage, that is a forfeit for their team, right?
Well, here's the thing. They mentioned it that way once WarGames is official. Because it's a forfeit.
So if you leave the cage once you're in there, but not everybody has joined yet, it's totally fine.
I guess, yeah.
That is so cheap.
Wrong.
Oh my god, that is wrong. Yeah, if you leave at any point once you're in there, it should be a forfeit.
Yeah.
Because
I agree with
Lesnar
that.
left.
Because
Lesnar left the cage,
when Roman came out, I was like, Brock, please don't leave. You're gonna
and
get
then
me
he
this.
did.
You're gonna give me a loss, and then he left.
Yep.
Is that why you felt bad for me?
Yes, I did because I thought that so Brock leaving because you went with Roman and company and I took Vision.
Yeah.
And so when Brock stepped out, I'm like, wait, didn't that didn't I get disqualified then? So don't I lose? Why is the match going on still? More to the point,
Yeah,
why did they win after that?
yeah. I was
So
hoping that would have disqualified Brock, and I would have won by by
do you have any idea how
technicality.
mad I would have been if you won the event because Brock left the cage? I would have been so upset. It would have been worse if Logan would have left, to be fair. But yeah, so I
But
just
yeah,
I don't know.
as
It was
you
dumb.
want to guess, I lost for a fourth
Yep.
time in a row.
Yeah.
I,
And it wasn't even an NXT event this time.
look, guys, I don't know. I don't know what's going to take. There was a fucking monster out of these, I guess.
I'm a god. What can I say? It's more so just that I know my guys. Now, admittedly, I didn't completely call the men's war games. I should have, but I refuse to let my brain go there. So I
So
concocted the Jey Uso turn thing instead. But
as we alluded to, somebody helped Joy win
oh yeah, he did. When you put it like that, yeah, he did.
because a maxed assailant came in and super kicked Punk, and then curb stomped him.
And
Which you
then
might think that'd
scampered
be Seth
away.
Rollins.
Who apparently was present in San Diego last night. So maybe
If
they'll
it's Seth
swing it
Rollins,
that it
that
was.
that whole turn would have been for naught.
Well,
That whole
right,
turn
and
would
this
have been
is
fucking pointless.
I was thinking about that too. Like this whole thing doesn't make sense. We'll get to who everybody says that the masked person was in a second. Why would you even pretend to be Seth Rollins in that situation when the Vision already kicked Seth Rollins out of the group? Like, it doesn't make any sense to be
I mean, here's the
using
thing
his
though.
moves.
If the masked man came out here with like an A-Town down, there's no real fucking mystery to it.
Valid.
Oh
But
my god, the masked man just hit a tombstone power driver. I wonder who it could be.
I look, you have a good point on that. It's just, for me, it just didn't make sense. Like, you could have just done the super kick and been fine. I don't know why you had to make it appear as though Seth Rollins was coming back to help the group that turned on him.
Cause the
Unless it's going to
swerve.
be one of these
It's the swerve, Joy.
hashtag not my swerve.
Mm.
I like swerve, actually. So, oh, that was funny. Good job. But I don't know. Like, maybe it's going to be one of these, like, you don't have Seth Rollins anymore, but you do have me. Like, I can be your Seth Rollins or whatever. Which, okay, yeah.
Like, you got rid of the Seth Rollins. Why would you want to have another Seth Rollins?
I don't know. Well, maybe it's because like I can do what he did, so I'm
but
just as
better.
good or better. Yeah. Which to be fair, man did hit that super kick way faster than Rollins normally does, and he got some height on that curb stomp. So I ain't mad.
So yeah, whoever it was, I seen
Oh
reports
yeah.
that was theory. I seen reports that it was fucking Jericho for some reason.
Again,
Which there, which there's no way Jericho's old ass would have climbed that cage.
yeah. Anyone who thinks that it would be Jericho is delusional to think that he has the agility to climb into the cage, let alone scamper out of the cage in like 6 seconds. No. But no, with
And
the
then
extensive investigations that we've done, by
and
we, I mean
Joy went into it. Joy did like a full
I,
on FBI investigation on this bullshit.
yeah, I zoom, enhance,
Enhance.
rotate.
She went. She went full CSI. Enhance.
Yeah,
Enhance.
I did. And,
She concluded that it was theory.
yeah, I, I know my guy. And that is definitely his curvatures.
Body
And yeah, his stature,
and
his
and
stance, the way
his
that
dump
he holds himself, the way that he carried
and
himself, the way he moved. It
and
was
most
theory.
importantly his dump truck.
That was definitely part of it. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't really not see that. Once it's pointed out, you always see it. It's not even why I'm there. Like, it's not why I'm a fan of him. But once everybody started pointing it out, it's like, I can't unsee that now. It's like Ethan's tattoo. Now it's just like, oh, it's just there. I see it constantly. But one important note that I should have brought up during the normal podcast and actually called this return happening. I got like super mega ultra excited a couple weeks ago because I have a usual rotation in my Instagram that I go through just to check on, updates and photos and whatnot. And in that rotation, I always end it with theory on the hope that he's going to finally be active after like 130 days or whatever it's been. And he's not, but he did remove two of the pinned posts that was on his account. And so I knew that he was active enough, and that should have been enough to signal the return was coming. And so I should have used that knowledge ahead of time and fully sent it and called that he was going to
But
return.
but see, here's the thing. At least if he joined division, he's doing something. Fucking
Yeah.
Grayson's with New Day, and he's only doing fucking supercard ads.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really sad
Literally,
about what they've
that literally
done.
all he did was literally all he was there for WarGames was to promote Super Game or fucking Supercard.
Yeah. Agreed. He's been in the ring more than Theory has, of course, because they've been keeping him off TV this whole time. But
Yeah,
he went back to the
he's
Australia
just an ad
tour.
guy.
Yeah, at this point he's doing backstage segments and ads and promos and whatever. Um, which is
Well,
not ideal.
he did it. He did kind of make me laugh with that ad because what was winning the game mode they were promoting,
Mhm.
and Grayson was like, "Well, yeah, because you have me in your deck."
Classic. Good
I was
job, Gray.
like, "Damn,
I like that. I like that a lot. It's funny.
that just kind of made me laugh."
I would have you in my deck too, but I don't play it.
Well, you should. You
Nah.
really should because there's some good art in that game.
Oh, I
And
know. We used to go over them. Ray used to send me any new art that would come through.
yeah, I used to play Supercard
Yeah. And
before
they
it
would
got too
send me
grindy.
the new releases. The more recent ones were my guns. And
Yeah,
then Theory, Randy. We used to also do guess the stat spread, and I would just
Yeah.
get mad constantly because it's wrong every single card.
So if you
Like,
don't know, there's like four stats for your guys.
yeah,
It's basically like if you guys ever played like War, like with the card games where the high number wins, it's basically just that.
yeah. So they have power, toughness, speed, and charisma. And
Yeah.
so, like, when I would have to guess Randy from whatever era, I would have to
Yeah.
give what his stat spread would be. And they're always wrong and it always makes me sad. You told me that it was really grindy. And you also said that if anybody could get me to play it, it would be Ethan, and he did post about playing it. So
I mean, go at your
I
own
was
pace.
tempted.
There's no real like urge to get everything, you know?
Okay, so you don't have to grind and play against others all the time, then?
No. It's
Okay.
it's mostly single player.
Oh, okay. Well, that was kind of my fears. Like, I didn't want to play multiplayer Supercard, but if it's single player, I don't mind. I can think about it, but I still don't really want to. Like, I would have to be pushed the right way to do it.
Hey, if Ethan said do it, do it.
I don't always do what he tells me to do.
Just most of the time.
Just most of the time.
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, back on topic. We ended off with it's theory. It's not
yeah.
Jericho. Um, I doubt that it's Rollins because it wouldn't make any sense for Rollins to come back and then help the Vision win. Although
What if
he,
it's Buddy?
I would not be mad if it's Buddy. I would not because again, that would save me from having Theory be lost in this Vision cycle. You know, so I would be okay with it. But
I mean, he's.
um,
I mean, if he does join Division, then he's with good company. Bronson, Braun, Paul,
Heyman,
Logan, maybe.
I don't want Logan involved with him at all. I just, you know, people posted photos
Both
of
Pauls.
yeah, both Pauls. Um, people were posting photos of Theory and Logan Paul together backstage back in the day when they were both on SmackDown, and that was such a great thing to think about right before I fell asleep. I didn't like it. I wasn't a fan. I was not pleased. So I don't want it to be Theory. I really don't. Because man's born to be a face and he's being forced to be a heel in a dead end time after time after time. But
Well, it's not the first time. It's not the first time they did that.
exactly, that's my
Wardlow
point.
Wesley.
Exactly. Like,
They made Wesley into a heel after he was spending his whole career as face, and then he got fucked, and they released him
yep,
for doing what they told him to do, and he wasn't used to being a heel.
exactly, yeah. I mean, he made the most of it with whatever they would give him. Like he did what he was told and he did it very well. And then, I mean, on Theory's end, same thing. He's been
Yeah.
doing everything that they've told him to do, flying all over the place whenever they would need him to go somewhere, doing the meet and greets despite not being used on the thing that he's meeting people for. So he's a good soldier, and I just hope that it won't cost him in the end. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sad because again, he's made to be a face. He's a genuine baby face IRL. He should be one for the company, but they for some reason just don't see anything in him. And so they're gonna put him in this vision thing,
Never-ending
and
cycle.
yeah, it's gonna be a never-ending cycle. I just don't understand the end game here, and I'm gonna feel bad for him.
Maybe
I
there
mean,
maybe
you have a
maybe
job, so that's good, but
maybe there is no end game.
that's gonna be the problem though, because like if he's just gonna be stalled out as a heel that doesn't work when he was just getting organic fan reaction. He was getting fans on his side organically just by being himself. And they didn't like that because they didn't create that, right? So we have to make you into something that we actually are creating so we can take the credit for it. and it's going to ruin everything. So, put a little cap on it. It's him. I seen the thing. I seen the photos. I compared the two. It's his
She's
body.
seen the body.
Yeah, I seen the body. But more
And then I
importantly, I
kind of
seen.
and then I kind of joked with Joy last night before she left. I was like,
I
well,
swear
maybe
I am going to murder you. If you call it, I'm driving to Ohio and I will murder you.
because what I said was, well, maybe he didn't take off the jacket because he's behind those tattoo sleeves that he got.
I if if Monday night comes and I see that shoop, I don't even know. I can't do anything to you
I'm
that
in
would.
danger.
I would be so mad. But it's like I was telling Ray. If that happens, Ethan's immediately the number one. Austin falls
What
far.
about
He
Grayson?
falls hardcore. Grayson is wavering between 2 and 3. Grayson and Ricky are floating in 2 and 3 at that point. If Austin comes out and he's tatted up, or he grew his hair out, or he's got a neck tat like Ilja did when he came back, or something stupid is happening with him, he falls to 4
Yeah,
immediately. I'm sorry.
I just kind of I just kind of like have joked about them with Joy because whoever comes back has like some fucking tattoos. Like Ilya came back with a huge ass neck tattoo.
Yeah, we've talked about the fact that Theory might come back with a neck tattoo. And I
So if I end up dead in this couple of weeks, you know what happens.
yeah. Yeah, if Ray stops uploading, if I all of a sudden have a new podcast partner next time for deadline, you'll know.
Yeah, if I'm not here to record deadline, you know what happened to me.
Yeah. So, stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned if I die or not. Nice little update for you guys.
Yeah, well, no,
Update,
here's the thing. Here's the thing
update.
though.
I died.
Yeah. I actually can't kill you though for a couple of reasons. But
Why
the
is
main
that?
one right now is that, well, I need you for at least Tuesday because we have a punishment for you that I have to get done. So I at least need to leave you alive for Tuesday. I can kill you
Is that
on
it?
Wednesday, but Tuesday I need you. So,
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
yep, of course, anytime. So the punishment that I have decided for Ray
Yep.
is
Here we go.
for you guys over here on Ray's side who may not know. I do an NFL podcast every week for the Pick'ems, where I have to predict every game, and then I get friends to send me their picks, and we compete to see who knows the league best. I'm falling behind because I have gimmicks this year. It's fine.
What do you mean gimmicks?
I have one team that I consistently go against, whether I believe that they're going to win or not. And then I have one team that I will always choose to win, despite knowing that they're going to lose.
So it's like John and like Randy.
Sometimes, yeah. But so that's my 2 gimmicks, and they have cost me a few points. So I'm now behind John, I think by 6 games. I'm 6 games back out of first, which is just lovely. But so my punishment for Ray is that this week I am going to make Ray send me picks of their own
Yep.
for the NFL games.
Which means I have to actually watch an NFL game. Great.
Well, here's what you have to do. You don't have to watch the actual games. Even I don't watch every NFL game. But you do have to look things up and do a little bit of research on the teams to give at least a broad reason for why you think they would win. Not just, Lions beat Cowboys because yes. There has to be some kind of reasoning behind it. So that is the punishment, is that Ray is going to have to actually do some NFL research, and I will be
And
there
then
to assist and if there's any questions. But
so is it actually gonna be in the video, like my picture or whatever?
yes, yes, I will put, because I have at the end of every podcast episode, I have a friends picks chapter, and I am going to slide your picks right in front of everybody else's. This way, I can also cross promote with both of my podcasts. So it's helpful for me because it gives me content. It promotes Ringed Out. I'm promoting Pride and Joy here. So it's all working together.
And the deadline, I hope I can actually win a prediction video finally.
You
So I
know,
am trailing 4 in a row.
in a weird twisted way, I kind of hope that you do too. Not because I want the punishment, but because I'm running out of things to give you to do as a punishment. Because I'm not evil enough to come up with like
Then
bad
just throw the
things.
match. Then just throw the game. Then
But I'm not that type. I'm not just gonna throw the event. That's not me. You know I'm competitive. So you still have to legitimately beat me, but like I'm rooting for you because I'm running out of ideas. So
Godspeed, I guess.
yeah, good luck. Please.
So that is our aftermath for Survivor Series War Games.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we will see you guys over at Joy's channel next time for Deadline.
Indeed. Where hopefully Ray can actually get a win,
Finally.
get a dub, give him a
What is
punishment
that,
to
by
get
the
this
way?
freaking thing over with. What is what?
What day is that, by the way?
December 6th.
Deadline.
It is December 6th. So we will be
Okay.
recording it on Thursday of that week because I have my NFL stuff on Wednesday. I don't want to be overbooked.
Right.
So it should be
Alrighty.
uploaded either on Friday of that week. So it'll be either uploaded on the 5th or the 6th, depending on if I can get it done in time.
Right. Sounds good then.
Yep. All right. So we will catch you all then.
Yep. See you then. Bye.